Hey everybody, welcome back to Nerd News Today. I'm Matthew.
I'm Andrea.
And today in this episode we've got another statue review coming to you courtesy of Diamond Select.
Thank you, Diamond. This is X-Men Legends in 3 dimensions. It's a Cyclops 1/2 scale resin bust.
So we looked at a few Legends in 3 dimensions busts before. We've looked at on this channel Daredevil, we've done the Green Ranger, and probably a few others as well. So we know that they're always very high detailed, very nicely painted, and they're also very heavy because they're resin pieces.
Yeah, now that I think of it, I don't think I've done any of these with you before.
I'm not sure if you have. This might be a first for us.
Yeah, because I think I would have remembered the Green Ranger.
Yeah, that one you were not there for, or Daredevil.
No, well, Daredevil I don't care about. But
Yeah.
Green Ranger, rest in peace, Tommy.
Yeah, well, that was a really good piece, admittedly, and I'm not really a guy who collects a lot of Power Rangers stuff, but
Yeah.
that one is a keeper. So,
Oh, dang. You
yeah.
gotta show it to me sometime.
oh yeah, I will. It's up there. So, and this I feel like it's going to be a really, really excellent piece too, because
Yeah.
it's Cyclops, and I feel like this is going to really encompass who this character is. But we're going to get to that in a second. First things first, let's talk about this box.
This is a really sleek box. Like this, it looks really nice. It looks upscale. You have the front, which has, a picture of the bust. The top, which just has the X-Men logo. The sides, which says, Legends, in 3 dimensions, so you know what it is.
Which we hope you can see, but this box is really dark.
Yeah, well, let's see. I think that helps the foil pop. I like the gold and how it pops out. But then you get to the back.
And what back, you say?
Yeah, that, yeah.
So guess what, Andrea? This is a problem across the line, unfortunately, is that the back of the box actually has a good amount of text, but you can't read any of it because it is so dark, and they're not using the foil that they did here for like the Legends logo. And then you turn it to the back and you see that there's supposed to be something here. It's just missing because it's just gone into the night.
Yeah, and looking at it, it's actually it's not a bad bio.
No, it's a good bio.
It's a good bio. It
Hurts your eyes to read, but it's a good bio.
yeah, it totally hurts. But I mean, the reflection off of the box just alone. It's a limited 1,000 pieces, and it says who it's designed by, and sculpted by, which is really cool. It was designed by Joe Allard and sculpted by Joe Mena. Cool. I just wish we could see their names a little bit clearer.
Yeah, because this is just like so bad, and it's been like this for all the statues we've looked at previously, and it's just kind of thing that they do, and I don't know if they're going to fix it or how they fix it.
They changed the font color.
We've looked at other resin pieces, because resin pieces always have this type of very bland black packaging, but those don't have problems because they usually have other stuff there to kind of like help frame it. But in this case, they don't for whatever reason, so you just lose all that information.
Yeah, see, I actually don't find this to be bland. I think because of the material, with the shine and you have and the foil and everything, I think it helps, it gives it a little bit of a high-end quality.
I like it for Legends in 3D too,
Yeah, but a slightly brighter font. This is kind of ridiculous. Even if they used the 3 dimensions color, the color of that font, and used it on the back, that would be better. If they had just that's how they fix it. It ties it all together, and wow, they have really dropped the ball on this.
Yeah, but luckily, we're not mint and box collectors.
No.
Because it's a statue, so.
We're going to open this baby up.
So let's go ahead and take our Cyclops out of the box, take a close look at it from all angles, and see if Cyclops really was right.
He was. He was.
All right, well, let's open this then. Okay.
He was.
And here's our Cyclops out of the packaging, and since this is your first time seeing one of these,
Oh my god.
yeah, what's the initial reaction here?
Holy words I'm not allowed to say on camera because it'll demonetize us.
We love money.
Yeah. Wow. No, seriously, this is beautiful. Just wow.
Gonna do a little rotation so our viewers at home can see
Yeah, I don't even. This is Cyclops. Honestly, when I think of Cyclops, I think of either the animated series or I think of James Marsden, because well, let's be honest, James Marsden was perfect casting. But this is the comic books.
Yeah.
This is comic book Cyclops come to life. It is beautiful.
See, for me, I feel like a lot of the Legends in 3D and just a lot of Diamond stuff in general, it's kind of like the amalgamation of different iterations together. So this is almost like the ultimate version of Cyclops.
Yeah.
Not the ultimate comic version, but the ultimate version. You know what I mean.
Yeah, no, I know exactly what I mean. I mean, honestly, I also think a little bit of, what is it, Kubrick's run when Cyclops and Jean got married around that time. And I sort of feel like I'm seeing lots of different elements. I'm just seeing Cyclops.
Yeah.
This is concentrated psych.
So let's start breaking down some of the different elements here. And since this is a bust, it's basically just head and a little bit of the chest area.
Yeah.
But I mean, I guess we'll start with the face and the likeness. And we pretty much have said it's really resonated with a lot of different versions of Cyclops.
Oh my gosh, it's just wow. He is so chiseled. Look at that jawline.
Yeah, like when I first see it,
that.
it does look like old Slim, but from a certain angle, I could be like, oh, it's actually just Superman, but they put a visor on him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that too. Yeah.
Because he is very square jawed.
Yes.
That is Cyclops.
Well, I mean, he was created to be basically, the X-Men version of Superman. It feels like. Yeah, he was the ultimate do-gooder. He, was the yes man. He did everything. He fought for truth, justice, and mutant rights.
Yeah.
So, he's sort of their Superman.
It fits, and the facial expression fits.
Yeah.
I think the cheeks and the lips and the mouth, that just feels like Cyclops.
It really does.
Yeah.
I mean the very, tight, thing of his mouth.
Like he's just running back U.S. football player kind of look, It's so very, very American.
Oh, yeah, he is absolutely all-American, tight-lipped, slight stick up his ass. Cyclops. Yeah.
That's all right, yeah.
Yeah. But I do want to say real quick one point. This is a weird thing, and I know it's a weird thing, but
Andrea's weird thing of the day.
his nostrils are so deep. Actually, like, the one on the right side isn't as deep as the one on the left side. It's really weird. His nostrils are deep. You could, stick something in there. I'm not saying do that. That's stupid. But you could.
And that was Andrea's weird thing of the day. Back to our review as scheduled.
Anyway.
So I think we got to talk about the big thing here, which is the visor.
Oh, gosh, the visor's so cool.
Yeah, that is the coolest thing. That's actually what really attracted me to the statue in the first place was Cyclops is fine.
Yeah.
But the little optic beams coming out of his eyes, kind of flaring out, that is such a cool effect.
Yeah, I mean...
I wish that these Legends of the 3D busts would sometimes incorporate electronics. I'd love that to actually light up.
Oh, that'd be really fun.
That would add so much to the cost and
Yeah.
not be easy to do.
No.
But
I like how they did it with the translucent.
Yes.
That really helps add a little something extra to this because it helps give it a different type of material, a different look, and that's kind of what would happen with an optic beam anyway.
Yeah.
So...
there's a lot of life in that visor.
Yeah. And honestly, though, I kind of wish that these are a little bigger. Just a tiny bit. Because whenever I think of Cyclops, I'm thinking distance.
Yeah.
And I do love it.
Longer will be cool, but the longer it gets, the more chance there is of it breaking.
Oh, yeah. No,
Yeah,
I wouldn't want it much. I would just want it to maybe just pass his hairline.
These are pretty solid, by the way. These are feeling pretty firm in there.
Yeah, I would want it just past his hairline. Honestly, no more than that, because then, of course, it would become breakable.
And speaking of hair, I also want to point
Oh
out,
my god, it's so lifelike.
besides the texture, they also got the color really good, because he's supposed to be, not quite a full-on redhead, but he's got a little bit of red in his hair. That's why
yeah,
he's also
he's a
called,
brunette.
Yeah.
He's a brunette with...
Auburn, maybe?
Yeah, he's more of an auburn.
I just like that color is in there, and it's, very nice. And, again, adds just a good amount of life to him.
Yeah, there's a lot of dimension to the hair color, because there's at least... I think there are at least 3 different tones, actually.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, see, I sometimes can come through with the artsy stuff. Not just him.
I also know that you're a big texture person. and
Yeah, oh
these
my
lenses in
God.
3D are always loaded with texture.
Oh my god. Okay, so the hair, it feels like hair. It feels... Actually, just feeling it, it kind of reminds me of Ken dolls.
Oh, yeah, that's appropriate for Cyclops.
Yeah, exactly, but...
He's Knuff.
He is Knuff. It's like Ken dolls, but better. Because you have stuff sticking out, and it's so cool.
Ken wishes he had hair like this.
Yeah, totally. But, then you get, the face, it's nice and smooth, except for where the lines are. But then you get to the uniform.
Yeah.
Oh.
And this texture, I believe, is the same as what was on the Power Rangers also.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, I think they share a similar kind of texture, which is nice. It's got a little raised texture to it.
Oh my gosh.
There's a little nice bumps in it, so you can really feel the separation.
Yeah, but it's also not over the top. It's not obnoxious. I really love how they differentiated the different textures, because also you have, the emblem where his communicator is, but then you also have the straps, and each thing, it all feels different. I love this so much. This is beautiful.
Let's spend a little more time with paint also, which we've said it's very understated, but very clean, very effective with these guys, but not overly painted.
No.
That's a big thing here. And speaking of, there's not a lot of globbing happening.
No, I'm seeing like nothing.
Like there's some tiny specks, but here's the thing,
yeah,
right? Because we've talked about this with other X-Men animated review busts. In fact, was how certain colors, in particular this type of yellow, can get globby. So really, I'm going to do a quick pass on it again. But there's the elements of globbiness that you see is like tucked underneath here. So really, none.
Yeah.
None. This is superbly clean.
Yeah, but also while we're talking about painting, can we talk about shading?
Yes.
Because just look at that back. I mean, we got some stuff going on the chest, but the back, we don't normally see that in a lot of stuff.
No.
You know, I mean, that's just cool. And then you go to his neck and you get the top of his pecs and everything, and you can see where those muscle lines are, you know? You can see the lines in his neck.
Very understated, but pronounced because of how it's all designed together to fit,
It's so... Oh, gosh.
You get some of that shading as well in the metal for his thing across his chest for his whole, I don't know what the heck to call his communicator straps, but
his harness.
Harness is the word. Yeah. There's weathering, inside this as well, so that the dark spots recess more and really pop with that gold.
Cool.
So yeah, great job on that all around.
Yeah, honestly, I wish more places could do stuff like this, but I guess to get it this kind of quality, you really do need to pay more.
Yeah. But gets expensive when you do things like that.
I know, but could you imagine some of the action figures if they had this kind of shading and this kind of...
Yeah.
Now, I don't even need the textural stuff, but the shading. Wow. So nice.
And to kind of wrap things up here, let's go ahead and talk about this base on the bottom here.
This is the coolest base.
This is actually a great base. This is probably one of my favorite bases.
This is a danger room base.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
That is a good base. Like, good color, nice chrome effect to it as well.
This is so reminiscent of the Danger Room action figures that came out like in the 90s.
Like this color, that color blue is that toy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That was my first thought when I saw it.
Like all sorts of little details. You can see it better from behind. I mean, from the belt buckle on the front, you have to see obviously from the front because it's gone once you turn them over. But there's still so much to just like enjoy.
Yeah.
And again, for a texture nut out there, like this is heaven to play with down there.
Oh my God. I'm not gonna fondle it the way that I'm gonna be good. I'm behaving.
We like money, YouTube.
But oh my God, it's just seriously. These are like okay with the resin busts that you've seen us do from the animated series. They have a really nice, solid, basic base, and that's great. It helps keep everything uniform. It's awesome. But this, I love this because of just the way it stands out without being the focal point.
Yeah, it blends in very well with Cyclops.
Yeah, it's just so pretty.
I haven't seen too many other Legends in 3D X-Men busts. I don't know if they all share this base or not yet, but if they do, I mean, that's awesome because it's a great base.
Yeah, this is fantastic.
Yeah.
I don't know how not to rave about this because it's so cool.
Yeah.
It just looks so good, and I mean, that face.
This is pretty perfect for Cyclops, isn't it? This is like the
really-
iconic Cyclops.
I feel like this is the ultimate Cyclops. This is what all Cyclopses should be looking for. Also, before I forget, you do get a certificate of authenticity with your bust.
And if you also want additional ways to find your numbers, you'll find it on the bottom of the base. It's on the underside there. And it's also on the bottom of the box. So you got 3 different places to find that very important number.
Yes, I'm really appreciative of Diamond for doing that.
Yeah.
So that way, you're never going to forget.
So I think we've pretty much given our full thoughts on this a few times now because this is kind of a masterpiece.
It really is.
Yeah, this is a great piece. I'm so sad you missed the other ones we did of the Legend in 3D.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, well, I know, but circumstances.
I know. Stupid life.
Yeah, but, hopefully we'll be getting more of these because they're all great. They're all, I've not seen a bad one yet.
No, I would...
Doctor Strange, that was one, we may have done that one together. I don't remember if we did that one, but...
I don't think
if we had, because that was probably the first one I did, so maybe, I don't remember.
I don't think I did.
Yeah, so you missed them all then, I guess.
Yep.
Yikes, dude. Well, welcome back. Cyclops is awesome.
Yeah, no, Cyclops is awesome, so that's pretty freaking... Oh, seriously, it feels so nice to just pet his head.
Right, well, on that note, if you want to pet Cyclops' head and own one of these for yourselves, go ahead and check out our affiliate links in the description of this video below. If you click on any of those links, it helps support this YouTube channel at no extra cost to you. And you can stroke Cyclops however you want, and I mean that, however you want.
Don't be dirty.
Oh, look who's talking.
What? I am doing it innocently, like, I'm petting him like he's a pet. Okay, yeah, nothing I say is going to work here.
No. So on that note, I'm Matthew.
I'm Andrea.
This has been our Legends in 3D Cyclops resin half-scale bust from Diamond Select. Thanks for watching. Stop poking the Cyclops.
What? I just wanted to be like, to me, my X-Men.
We'll see you guys next time.
Bye.
Stop stroking the Cyclops.
But it's fun!